CC Coin, the Canton token, is going through one of those classic crypto pullbacks, trading around $0.074 after slipping 11% in the last 24 hours. But the story behind this drop isn't as negative as it looks on the surface. The broader market has been showing signs of volatility, especially in mid-cap and newer utility tokens, and Canton felt that wave sharply. Still, when you zoom in, the sentiment around the project hasn't turned bearish. In fact, the community is treating this correction more like a cooling phase after a strong multi-day run. Canton's recent traction has largely come from renewed interest in enterprise-focused blockchain solutions, especially after several developer channels highlighted its potential integration pathways with modular EVM frameworks. Over the last week, we've seen social volume on Canton increase, not because of hype or speculation, but because the project has quietly started attracting new builders who are testing its permission plus permissionless hybrid model. That's given CC Coin its recent momentum, and many traders believe this dip is nothing more than the market taking a breath. On the news front, there's been fresh discussion about Canton's alignment with institutions exploring compliant blockchain rails. A few well-known analysts on X have pointed out that tokens connected to real-world financial infrastructure are slowly gaining investor confidence again, especially as US regulatory clarity continues to move in a more structured direction. Even though Canton hasn't released a major headline this week, the steady development updates and on-chain activity growth show that the network isn't slowing down, and that's exactly why traders haven't backed away despite today's price drop. From a future targets perspective, traders are keeping their eyes on two key psychological zones. First, the recovery back to $0.085, which was acting as a temporary resistance earlier this week, and then the bigger challenge near 10 cents. Reclaiming that level isn't just a price milestone. It would represent a full sentiment reset and bring fresh momentum into the chart. And if Canton continues attracting institutional awareness, midterm projections from analysts go even higher, with some calling 14 cents a fair value target for the next strong cycle. The real wildcard for Canton's future is its traction in enterprise blockchain adoption. If the team rolls out new SDK updates, partner integrations, or an expanded roadmap for transaction privacy features, CC Coin could see a new wave of accumulation. Utility-driven tokens often move slower than meme tokens, but when they do catch momentum, the growth is usually more stable and long-lasting.